So welcome back. Today we are in our lower level. We are going to finish up the pub table today. And since you've come along this far on this journey, I figured why not do the last little bit, let you guys see how we finish it up, and we'll do a video of it up in the on the sales floor, fully finished and in place and decorated. So kind of show you how we decorate pieces just to make them look real nice and appealing for the customers. So, yep. So I think we're gonna start off today. First thing, you remember we finished recovering the cushions. Now we're going to attach them back to the chairs. I'm gonna show you how we do that, and it's pretty simple. So, yep. Hang on. I'm gonna get this flipped up here, and we'll talk about it. Hold on a sec. Okay, so we're back. I got the stool flipped up here on our, well, actually we're using our sewing machine bar to help us out here with this. So let me adjust you guys down a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about here. So there we go. Sorry for all the bouncing around. But okay, so you see I got it flipped up here. The biggest thing to know when you're putting these cushions on is to make sure that it sits on there properly. And the nice thing about this is that it has these notches. Remember when it had the kind of the funky corner in the back? Those notch into these back rails here. And so that actually helps you seat the cushion right where it needs to go when you're putting it back on, okay? Tell you what, we're gonna get you guys raised up here and adjusted. There we go. Okay, so now when you're doing this, if you guys decide to do this kind of a project, when you guys do this kind of project, when you take the cushions off, it is always highly advisable to save the screws that came out, because then you don't have to guess that if the screws are going to fit when you put it back together. So I got my drill here, and we're gonna just put these screws back in the holes that they go in. And see, it's just as simple as that. It's simple as putting everything back right where it goes. And you don't want to crank on them too much. You're not trying to kill it, you're just trying to get it seated securely in there so that they, hold everything tight. That's all you're doing. I think that's it. Yep, that's all of them. So yeah, that's all there is to it, really, is putting the cushions back on. So I'm gonna do the next one, and then we'll move on to the table. So hold tight. Okay, so the stools are done. Got them all finished up. They're ready to go upstairs. So the next we're going to do is the table itself. Now, unfortunately, with the table, I did not get it. I got it in two pieces, so the top and the bottom. I don't actually have the original screws to put it back together. So, but I have tons of screws, so I know I've got something that's going to make it work. So I'm gonna put the top on, make sure it's fitting right, and then we're gonna screw it down. So hold on just a second. Let me go get the top. Okay, so here's the top. Let's see how she fits. Oh yeah, it fits great. Hang on one second, got some customers coming down. Give me a second. All right, we're back. So, sorry guys, customers come first, so we gotta let them walk around, do their thing, and some of them may not be comfortable being filmed. So, okay, so we got it top on. It's looking good. I got it pretty well seated evenly on the base. So I got my screws. Let's screw it in, see what happens. Ooh, it's a good thing I double checked. These screws probably going to be a touch long. So I've got some other ones here. We're going to try those instead. I want to make sure that you don't use too long of screws, because then it's a real quick way to ruin your piece. All right. It's a good thing I checked that. Always double check. These ones are going to do just fine. So I put one on each side, and the reason, and I actually do different corners, and the reason I do that is because just like you putting a car tire on, you want to make sure it's on there evenly, it's got support on both sides, and it's not going to shift at all. So doing it evenly, I like to rotate the sides, okay? Last two. There she is, all screwed on, ready to go. Next thing we're gonna do, get it on the sales floor. So, be back in just a minute, guys. Alright guys, so we got it done. She's up here, and you can see we got some, got this really cool little dog wine carrier caddy thing up here. And it fits perfectly in the booth setting that we put in here. The lady that owns this booth, she does a lot of dog clothing and whatnot, and so we are using her table for an event that we have going on tomorrow. And so we thought we'd put this in here just to, you know, make her space look really nice. And so yeah, it's a good place for it. And here it is, all said and done. Awesome. I'm really super stoked that we got this done, and glad that we got it up here on the floor. And I can't wait for someone to take it home and love it. So have a good one, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Please drop us a like and hit subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. Drop some comments down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on it. Talk to you later.